There's no use, Rachel. It's a lost cause.
Lost cause? Listen here, Robert Clarkson. This is our home.
It's time to move on. Thames Haven is lost. Give the orders to tear down these barricades and evacuate the market.
You'd have me leave the ferryman to die.
You'd send more Thames folk to die. Or should we just sit here and wait to be overrun? Besides, he'll be fine on his own. Always has done before.
I won't abandon him. nor Thameshaven.
Hold on. Looks like we have a tourist.
Who are you? How do you get in here? I see. We didn't expect anyone to come through that way. Most of the station back there is caved in on itself. What brought you to Thameshaven, outsider? I've heard of such places. We were given some old construction papers a while back. Sold them to Sebastian Gaunt. They documented the construction of a laboratory beneath the Shard. I suppose that's where you woke up. And I suppose you'll want to know where we got those papers. I hate to hold this information ransom, but we're desperate. Help us out, and I'll tell you who we got them from. I hate to be a pain, but there may not be a Thameshaven left very soon. Help us out and I'll tell you anything you want to know. Most Thamesfolk are pacifists, and not by choice. It just isn't in our nature to fight. We've had to abandon the main residential district. It became infested with all manner of horrible creatures. The market's secure, but we have to take control of the situation. Otherwise, we'll have to abandon Thameshaven entirely. The ferryman's still down there, continuing the fight. Find him and help, if he's still alive. He doesn't spend much time here in Thameshaven. Considers himself some sort of shaman. He looks out for us. Brings us supplies and the like. He doesn't have the, pacifist instinct. Right. You'll find these useful. About that, we've blocked everything off. The only way into the district is down the elevator shaft. Here, you'll want to take some Radex first. Good luck. One day, I'll take my family to see the surface. One day. Hurry. Find the ferryman before it's too late. Hurry. Find the ferryman before it's too late.
We're counting on you, human. We're counting on you, human.
Not sure if I'll ever get over seeing a human around. My hounds learned to swim today. So proud of them.
you came to my rescue. I'm guessing you're a friend. Oh, I did wonder how long they'd leave me to fend for myself. Now I need to recover. Here. Take this. The breach is right next to a load-bearing pillar. The whole tunnel needs sealing. Once it's blocked, and the district's clear, take the utility route up to the market. Follow the rules, and you'll always be welcome. Ah, hello there, human.
just thinking about the National Gallery. So many wonderful works of art left to the ravages of time. Is everything a joke to you? There are masterpieces Yes. Especially those with the most wonderful fields of color. I don't suppose you know of the famous work, the Cerulean Meadows? I'm not surprised. It's not well known. But it's a supreme example of that long-ago art movement. The Cerulean Meadows is truly a spectacle. Fields of azure in every hue, blocked out to abstract the meadow into pure emotion. If, in your wanderings, you happen to peek into the National Gallery, I'd give anything for that painting. Well, anything that I have. And as an artist, well, that's not much. How are you today? Any luck finding the painting? It's in the National Gallery. Do hurry. I'd hate to think what might befall that wonderful work. The surface world gets louder and louder each day.
You don't happen to have any ice-cold iron brew, do you?
The stuff straight from the machines. None of that flat shit. I'm happy to pay for it. I've been craving it more. It's hard to come by down here in the sticks. That would be ace. I'll pay above market given the lack of supply down here.
One day, I'll take my family to see the surface. One day. Still looking to buy an ice-cold iron brew, if you got a spare bottle.
That would be ace. I'll pay above market given the lack of supply down here. It's always a pleasure to see you.
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Welcome, friend. Glad to see you.
We all heard the explosion. Since you're alive, I'm guessing thanks are in order. The Thames folk are grateful. Thank you. Now, about this underground lab. We had a human boy, Archie, living here for a time. He gave me those construction papers as a gift. Before you ask, he's already moved on. You see, some of the Thames folk. That's a lie. Most weren't happy with a human living down here. Archie left before there was too much bad blood.
Oh, sorry about
The
that.
ferryman should know where he went. He was the one that brought the boy here in the first place. Dr. Webb's with him in the infirmary. He sends his regards. You should stop by. Thanks again. Tell Archie I said hello, if you find him. Tell him I'm sorry things didn't work out. Is there anything else you needed? Ask away. Thames Haven is a refuge, a beacon of hope in a dreary reality. We were extinguished once, but never again. I won't let that happen to my people. people. Just like you. We just look a little different. My name is Rachel Orr. I basically run Thames Haven. Well, so does Bob. Just not as much. If you need anything else, just ask. Stay safe up there.
My hounds learned to swim today. So proud of them.
What can I whip up for you? Specialty shroom pizza here if you want to try something new. Everyone here seems to love it. Grown fresh in the Thames Haven tunnels. The deeper the tunnel, the tastier. Here, try one. It's been good. Since those leeches infested the lower tunnels, plenty of people have been buying what they can to take on the move. Freshly picked, scavenged, and cooked. Whatever you need, Drylander.
Hopefully the ferryman will get us some Midlurk eggs soon. They're delicious. Huh? Hello. Welcome to the Flying Dutchman. It's been slow since all them leeches found their ways into the tunnels. Have a look, Wayfarer.
Thames Haven. You are my pride.
Watch where you're going.
Not sure if your kind does have two eyes, right?
You're at the wrong house. Something's gone. Get out. Yeah, get. Push off already.
You see this beauty right here? This ain't just any pistol, my friend. This is a genuine Webster 1913 .455. A piece of history. A work of art. What you've brought me
I thought it was real, Mr. Puffin, I swear.
See, I doubt it you did, mate. Here, let me explain something to you. You're like a dick. You think you've got drive and clarity of vision, but you lack the brains. You smell a deal and want a piece of the action. You thought you were getting your leg over me, didn't you? But all your minuscule courage was you, ready for a good old time. But here's the kicker, mate. You've got your parties all muddled up. This ain't the deal you hoped for. This is a dose of reality that'll make you wish you were born with better judgment. So, like a bloke who's lost his way, you're probably having second thoughts now. You're shrinking, and your confidence is shrinking with you. And to add insult to injury, the word replica is etched on the side of your so-called weapon. Now, remember this lesson, my brilliant dog chum. In this world, you've got to separate the easy fucks from the hard ones, or you'll end up in a situation that will leave you with regrets bigger than your two little balls. Now, fuck off.
Let the surface dwellers kill each other. We'll be safe here.
Hello. Welcome to the Flying Dutchman. Until next time.
Watch where you're going. Your kind does have two eyes, right?
Hello, human. How are you today? Do you smell
Go back
that?
to your own kind.
It's the Thames calling to us.
An outsider. Huh. Had a rumor, but wasn't sure to believe it. First the child, now this. What's Rachel gonna let in next? Why did your kind murder my wife? Why can't we walk around the surface without stones being thrown at us? Why is it every time we find a corner to live in, we get driven out until we're forced into a squalid hovel amongst the rats and leeches? Lots of hard questions about. Not all of them have pleasant answers. An attempt at one. Or to keep up some semblance of hospitality here. But for those of our kind that travel about, I can offer some comfort. A lot stay here for a bit before deciding to build their own home in Thameshaven. I help them get settled, get oriented, get them welcomed into the community. Why does an outsider want to know? Go back to the surface and be nosy with your own kind. I have heard you've done some good here. Sorry, I've been too harsh. It's just not easy to open up after some of the things we've been through. But, fine. I'll tell you whatever you need to know. We set up here after the Jack Tars massacre. Those of us that survived, that is. This is supposed to be a safe place for us. A haven, away from the humans that keep attacking us. It may not look like much, but it's home. At least for now. It's not been so safe lately, though. Lots of structural problems. Creatures breaking through. And, lately, some odd cases of people going missing. Bob Clarkson thinks we should pack up and leave. Find somewhere safer. But Rachel thinks we should bed down and make the place more secure. Personally, I think it's about time we moved on. No point being sentimental about some rotting shacks. We have plenty of traders here. Thameshaven is a focal point for our people. And we do a lot of supply exchanges with the surface. If you want some food, speak to Greta. Her mushroom pizza is a local delicacy. Old George runs the pub. And there's an armory run by that nutjob Ahab. If you need healing or medical items, check over at the infirmary. Alan can patch up your wounds. And Leanna should have some chems for sale. Rachel is the one mostly in charge. She's humble about it, mind. Keeps saying we're a collective. But everyone follows her word. Bob Clarkson's what you might call the second in command. He sorts out a lot of logistics for the Thameshaven. Bit of a jittery fellow. But I guess we all are to some extent. His wife, Angela's an odd case. She had a nasty encounter with one of your lot a few years back. Hasn't been the same since. Jeremy is meant to be in charge of security. But between you and me, I'm not sure he could hit a leech if it was gnawing on his face. Alan Webb is our community doctor. He watches over the health of the whole colony. And, of course, there's the ferryman. He doesn't live here, but he comes often, bringing supplies and offering support. He tends to round up the newly converted from the surface that need some direction. All right, then. Good. Nothing like a swim in our Thames to make you feel alive.
It's you. What are you doing here? They call us Sea Devils, warriors of the deep, monsters. Can't they just leave us alone? Still looking to buy an ice-cold ion brew? Your kind does have two eyes, right? That would be ace. I'll pay above market. Oh, sorry about that, human. Hopefully the ferryman will get us some mitten lurk eggs soon. They're delicious. Watch where you're going.
Shut up already.
Hey. Follow the rules, and you'll always be welcome.
Your greasy paws off my hat.
Thameshaven, you are my pride and joy.
Well, if it isn't our hero. Great. I have a favor to ask. I lost a lot of weight, you see. Mainly by cutting Lino's pizzas from my diet. And so I want you... No, I need you to help me get new clothes. Your strength. perseverance, good fashions, and it's not exactly the fashion capital of the world down here. I want something that looks nice. Good. I need something fashionable, something humans wear, but I don't want you stealing. The ferryman said there's an abandoned laundrette in Greenwich. That would be a good place to look.
Get out. Yeah, kid.
Oh, thank you. Just make sure they're clean. Let the surface dwellers kill each other. We'll be safe here.
Movie. Sure. Hearing a horse out of here. Clear out before I got you.
One day, I'll take my family to see the circus.
The circus world gets louder and louder each day.
Get your greasy paws off my hut.
It's you. What are you doing here?
Sure. Hearing a horse out of here.
Look at this stuff.
For trouble.
Isn't it neat?
Show off.
You down?
Yeah, kid.
What do you need?
I'll take my family to see the surface. One day. Hey there, Wayfarer. Need any medical help? Chems. Fix-me-ups. I mean, it's been good since all those it's been good since all those critters infested the lower levels. Good for business. Bad for Thames even. He's in the last bed towards the back of the infirmary. Bless him. He took quite a few bad hits from them leeches. Nothing like a good fix-me-up. After a rough day's work.
It's good to know that, at least once in a while, I can rely on the help of a stranger. You have my thanks. Rachel told me about your predicament. I pity you. If one has no past, then through what lens are they to view the future? If there's any way I can help you, any information I can give you, I will. Not much. Only what the boy told me. He woke up in another lab, like you. Except he remembers how he got there. I didn't press him for details. He seemed shook up about it. Understandable. I've met many people in my travels along the Thames, but no one by that name. I know quite a few Smiths, though. I know he's a violent man, but who isn't these days? I try not to involve myself in inland politics. To me, the Isle of Dogs Syndicate and the Vagabonds are one and the same. I won't get invested in their conflict. The general mood in Tim's Haven leads towards the Vagabonds. Sebastian Gaunt is a good customer. Not soon enough. The doc says I need to rest up for a while before I can return to my boat. I didn't know where else to take him. I thought he'd be safe down here. I was fishing one night on the north side of the Thames. That's when he found me. I came running down the steps to the embankment. I'd never met him before. He was being chased by... I don't know. I think they were soldiers. I didn't recognize their uniforms. They weren't the Tommies or the 5th Column, but they were well equipped. We got away by the skin of our teeth. It's good fortune that my boat was ready to set sail. I saw them all right. I just didn't recognize them. If there was one thing that stood out, it would be their faces. They seemed bored, as if they didn't care about catching him. Their bodies told a different story. I've never seen anyone run that fast before. They were seconds away from snatching him. I only know he was kidnapped by the same people he was running from. They took him and some others to a laboratory underground. When I asked about the others, he went quiet. I don't think they made it out. You must realize that his story was of no personal interest to me. So I didn't ask as many questions as you'd probably like. The Thames folk here don't get out much. Thames Haven is an enclave. Most of them have spent too much time around their own kind to trust humans. It was a mistake to bring him here. He was all but forced out. I took him east, to a settlement in Rotherhithe, near that crashed plane. Last I heard, they were facing problems of their own. Not too dissimilar to Thames Haven's tribulations. These are dark times for our people. Archie may still be there. I hope he is. For your sake as much as his. I hope so. A lot of the Thames folk settlements I've made contact with in the past few months have reported some kind of infestation. Midden lurks, leeches, pig rats, you name it. If it's not a coincidence, things are worse than I thought. You'd be hard-pressed these days to find someone willing to burden themselves with another mouth to feed. I'd take you there myself, but I need to rest. Doctor's orders. It's always a pleasure to see you.
Hello, human. How are you today?
This Drylander. What are you buying? Those pesky leeches everywhere didn't help, to say the least. Thank you for clearing them out for us. Pacifist, pacifist. Shut up and buy something, you smartass. Well, we have to look out for ourselves here. This is our home, after all. Farewell. Hopefully the ferryman will get us some mitten eggs soon. They're delicious.
Huh?
Your kind does have two eyes, right?
Go back to your own kind, human. My owls learned to swim today. So proud of them. I've got my eyes on you. I'm the head of Thames Haven Security. Constable Jeremy Lewis. Heard you're the human who saved the ferryman. Nice job. Thames Haven. Our refuge from the outside world. Up top, you humans shun us. Persecute us for being different. Here, we have our own home, just for us. It's nice that you helped us out, but never forget, you're a guest here. Nothing more. We used to all live on the surface, spread about. We were shunned by most humans, but we were able to trade and get by. But then our biggest settlement got attacked by the Jactars, and the bastards cornered us down every hole and massacred us. We asked for help from local humans, people we traded with, people we thought were friends. They all turned their backs on us. Rachel rose up as our leader then. She'd been a quiet sort before, but once she lost her husband, something changed in her. Strong as the tide she became. She gathered the survivors together, said we needed to band as one and find a new home. To live independently away from the surface. No more relying on the humans that hated us. A few of us found this old flooded tube station. It was a mess at first, but apart from a few leeches, it was empty and defensible. We slowly built it up, and over time, Thames folk from all over congregated here. This is our haven now. The one place we can live without fear. Well, mostly. Nowhere is truly safe. We've suffered disease and pests, and even some strange disappearances. But we get by as well as we can here. Some, but none as big. Rothertide is the next biggest, and it's not much to see. A few others are dotted about, but most come join us here in the end. And of course, some of us live up top among the humans. Can't say envy them. The smell alone. Because we're not welcome anywhere else. Let us have our haven in peace. It's hard enough holding on to this. And I know it's not nice what everyone did to that Archie kid. But at the end of the day, he's not one of us. And neither are you. Oh, great. We are the children of the Thames. Some were born this way, but most of us were transformed. The Thames is old and mysterious. When you immerse yourself in her, you either die or come out changed. And it's not just people.
Our Thames hounds are related to your dogs in the same way. I was a Tommy stationed on Blackfriars Bridge when we were attacked by hooligan flamers. I had nowhere to run, so I jumped. Sinking through the water, I thought I was dead. But then I felt something. Like a hand call around me, through me. It was the Thames. It saved me. And it changed me. Everything went black. And then I woke up on the shore, looking like this. The ferryman found me and took me in. I do my best now to help my new people. No more than you miss being a child. I get nostalgic sometimes, but I wouldn't change for the world. This is all I know now. There's no going back. Looking to converse? We'll go let the Thames decide. But she's a harsh judge. Most who take the drop in die pretty fast. Perhaps we are a chosen people. Maybe we're just lucky. If you must. What do I look like? A bulletin board? I don't have any jobs for you. If you want to be useful, go speak to Rachel or the ferryman. I hear Ellen was after something from a top worlder too. Or you could try and keep little Marjorie from asking me for 1,000 things each day. All right, but watch yourself.
Do you smell that? It's the Thames calling to us.
Follow the rules, and you'll
Follow the
always be
rules,
welcome.
and you'll always be welcome.
Nothing like a swim in our Thames to make you feel alive. Not sure if I'll ever get over seeing a human around. Oh, which way you're going? Aye. Thames Haven, you are my pride and joy. Oh, sorry about that, human. Your kind does have two eyes, right?
What's up? Ask away. If you need anything else, just ask. Stay safe up there.
Let the surface dwellers kill each other. We'll be safe here.
I used to hear? My thoughts. You want to know? They're not human. People forget. My brothers in arms tense up when they see a commuter. Hope not.